Christie was in Greenwich at a fundraising event for GOP candidate Tom Foley. But after some recent comments about gun control, not everybody was happy to see him here.
Protesters were on hand voicing their frustrations with Christie, and then there were pro-gun protesters protesting those people. News 8's Stephanie Simone is live in Greenwich tonight, where she has some tough questions of both politicians. Stephanie, what they have to say?
And this is the private fundraiser. This is where it was. We were not allowed inside. This is the Bellhaven in Greenwich. We talked to both of them at a diner down the street. We asked Christie about whether or not those accusations, or whether or not he refused to meet with the families of Newtown victims. And we also asked Foley whether or not he agrees with Christie's latest veto on gun legislation. From greeting patrons at the Greenwich Glory Days diner,
not one more! Not one more!
to being greeted by protesters at the Bellhaven's gates. New Jersey Governor Christie had a full day before a private fundraiser for Republican gubernatorial candidate Tom Foley.
I know how tough it's been in Connecticut the last number of years, and I know Tom's the right guy.
Christie says that's because Foley lost by a small margin 4 years ago, plus he thinks he'll give a boost to jobs.
He earned my support by the way he conducted himself last time and the way he's conducted himself over the last 4 years. He's continuing to remain involved in Connecticut in the issues that are important to folks. And so, you know, it's not never an easy decision to make, but remember, too, the state party here has endorsed him.
Not one more! Not one more!
But the visit did not come without controversy. Early this month, Christie vetoed a bill on his desk to limit gun magazines from 15 to 10 rounds. Local advocates say he refused to meet with families from Newtown about his decision. Did you refuse, and why did you refuse?
First of all, it's not true. I met with Newtown families a year ago and talked about the full range of gun control issues they were concerned about. I didn't feel it was necessary to meet with them again, especially after I had made the decision.
And when asked if Foley agreed with the governor, Foley would only say they represent different states.
Tom and I will have disagreements about issues over time. That may not be one of them, but there will be disagreements. We're different people.
So do you disagree with the decision he made a couple weeks ago on ammunition rounds?
As I said, he represents voters in a different state. I'm representing the voters of Connecticut. I've been all around this state for a year, and people are talking to me about the slow job recovery. They're talking about high taxes. They're talking about the high cost of electricity, all things that impact working families. They feel like something's been taken away from them, that the future prospects of the state, their own futures and the futures of their children, have been taken away from them.
Do you agree or disagree? Do you agree or disagree?
We have a different set of policies that we're going to introduce, a pro-growth agenda.
Now, there are still a lot of politics to play out. The primary is on August 12th. Christie says he plans to return to the state and help Foley once again. That general election is November 4th. We are live in Greenwich tonight. Stephanie Simone, News 8.